Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you haven't, welcome. My name is Mary. You have landed on Infinity Tarot and Oracle, and you're about to get a love reading with some new fairy decks I'm working with and one old one. If I'm drawn to pull anything else, I will. I have been kind of away from the channel for a while because I do narration work and it's been so busy. But I feel bad because I'm losing subscribers and I don't want that. I ultimately want to get to the place where I can do this full time. So I was like, I'm going to take some time out of this busyness to do some things that I really like to do today. I'm going to do a few readings for the channel. And Capricorn, you came up, and I love my Capricorns. You guys are so awesome and sweet, and you're always like my biggest viewer and commenter and everything. So I was happy to do one. I kind of like throw these cards up in the air and see which ones land certain ways that I'm drawn to do readings for. So it was like Pisces and Capricorn, and I'm going to try to maybe get Virgo, but I don't know for sure because I have to get to my other work really badly. So this is going to be a general love reading. Could be for a single, could be for somebody in a commitment. It could be anything. It might not resonate with everyone because it is general. So if it does, great. If you were guided here, something in it's probably going to resonate, even if it's something that manifests later, like triggers you to think something later. So you might want to stay for the whole thing just in case. I know the last reading I did for you guys was like rough. And you guys had really been suffering. So I'm kind of see what's happening in your love life now. It's been a bit. I always start with a little prayer, so I'd like to say a little prayer of gratitude in advance for me being a clear, concise channel for answers for the Capricorn guided to this reading. Regarding their love life, romantic love life, I call upon my guides and angels and the guides and angels of the Capricorn watching to come together and deliver through me what they need to know the most now regarding their love life. I declare the space free and clear of negative entities and energies. You are not welcome here at this time. Only energies of love and light are welcome at this time. Thank you. So I was telling the people in my last reading that I got this deck here, and they're really long, so they're hard to shuffle. It's a major arcana deck that kind of goes with this, and I didn't really realize that's what I was ordering. I'm going to try something new here. I thought I was getting a regular deck, so I went to return it and missed the window, so that kind of tells me that I'm meant to have it. So let's just find an overall card for you to start off with, for you, an overall energy for your love life. All right, universe. This one, this one, this one. Okay. All right, the troll. I hope you guys don't have some trolls still hanging around you. Let's take a look here. And this, because these meanings are a bit different than the regular major arcana. So, the troll. This awful monster lives near barren rocks. Fairies are frightened by him, by flatteries and deception, he always tries to turn them into cruel and wicked creatures in his service. Oof. Because of this magnetism, which attracts and hypnotizes fairies, the power of the troll is enormous. Capricorn, you might still have that troll lingering around. Somebody who has probably like even made you do things in this life that you wouldn't normally do, or behave in ways that you wouldn't normally behave, because they're hypnotic and you're kind and empathetic, and you're subject to this persuasion. I get the word persuasion that is really not good for you. If you have somebody like that in your life, or you have had them in your life, be very careful. This may have been a reason that has caused you pain in the past. This troll, overall kind of head in your love reading, troll kind of lingering in your energetic presence, Capricorn. I get that very much. What else, please? These are new to me, like I said, so bear with me. I like to shuffle until things fly out on their own. I'm going to keep this one here that stayed. I kind of feel like this facing down one is meant to stay too. Okay. 2 of acorns. I get the feeling like, I'm going to go to the meanings, but like I see it's like she's kind of hiding from him. Like she's like, I know, like I got to hide from you. I don't think I want you to catch me. And he's kind of like sneaking around trying to get her from behind. So I hope that somebody's not like doing stuff behind her back that's sneaky. But we'll see what the meaning says. Because she's kind of like hiding from him. And like that's the energy of this, like the troll. I feel like somebody that you kind of need to hide from. You need to protect yourself and your energy and everything else about you from them. 8 of Hearts. I need new glasses quite badly. I'm looking. They're kind of playing. Let's take a look. Okay. Fairies are kind of playing. There's a little animal there. So 2 of Acorns. Okay. Even the thoughtless people of fairies can feel uncertain and feel the need to meditate now and then on their abilities. Thought this can mean unfortunate mishap. The meanings in this book are rough because this was an Italian deck, and I read that like there's been some loss in translation from Italian to English. So I'm like reading it like that's choppy. Even the thoughtless people of fairies can feel uncertain and feel the need to meditate now and then on their abilities. Thought this can mean unfortunate mishap. So, yeah, I really just do kind of get the feeling that you need to go within and meditate and pray on this situation with this person who takes on this troll energy in your love life. Keeping to yourself over here away from that person a bit if you can while you wait for some answers to come in. 8 of Hearts. If you let him catch you, it might be like not the right timing, and it might lead to just unfortunate events, meaning like, you know, that you could feel it could just hinder your growth as a person and your progress in life altogether, you know, for a while till you catch on and cut it out again. So 8 of Hearts in this deck, fairies are always in touch with nature. For their idle and thoughtless temperament, nature means stability and steadiness. So you may need to ground, be out in nature. Capricorn is an earth sign, so that could be very much helpful to you right now during this time of troll lurking around in your experience. You've already been through a lot. You don't want to continue to go through more, so protect yourself, Capricorn, when it comes to love. Be vigilant, pray, meditate, ask for guidance. What else, please, for the Capricorn watching? What else do they need to know now about their love life? My dogs are probably going to bark because the dog upstairs barked. We'll see. Maybe they'll behave. Queen of Bells. Let's take a look here. Queen of Bells. Not even success and richness can change the generous nature of fairies. This card represents generosity, possible presents from wealthy relatives. I think that Pisces got this card too. If you have, and this is definitely not going to be for everyone, if you have any kind of inheritance coming, be careful of a person coming in who might be after that. But I also feel with this coming out, it's just that things you have been through, you haven't let it change your generous nature. You haven't let the troll affect you and make you nasty to other people. And then that's a very good quality. And I got that in the Pisces reading too. So if you have Pisces in your chart, maybe watch that. What else, please, for the Capricorn watching? What else? Anything else, please? I hope everybody's, oh, look at that. I hope everybody's staying safe with everything that's been happening. Things are opening back up from the COVID scare, shutdown, and it's kind of taken back off again. So hope you're staying safe. So 10 of bells. Let me take a look at this imagery. Somebody's like taking care of children here. Like maybe like I feel like that might be a sense of being overwhelmed with everything, but let me take a look and see what it actually says. 10 of bells. 10 of bells. According to their wont, fairies who receive some properties by inheritance. Okay, wow, this is the second time. Generally present the poorer with part of it. This card foreshadows an inheritance and reminds to divide it with the other. That's the second time we've had something coming in about an inheritance. Might be tied to your love life somehow, person you're with. But, you know, you're generous in spirit. So, you know, probably just letting you know, if you can afford to help others when this comes in, if you're one of the ones in the group that does come in for, please do so. It always comes back around. That's what I always say. 5 of bells. Greediness is one of the typical characteristics among thoughtless fairies. This card is a warning from extreme ambitions and from wishes that cannot become concrete. This troll in your life has probably been very greedy and just selfish. Very self-centered. Be careful that if you're thinking that this could work out or wanting it to, because it really might not be what's in the best interest for you. Anything else here? And I'm going to pull one of my other fairy cards. Anything else, please, for the Capricorn watching? Anything else here? All right. There's 4 of hearts, and it looks like this little fairy guy is his crown off. He's like trying to like stop her, like, please don't do this. Maybe somebody's going to be like, don't leave me. And you're like, I can't do this anymore. Or I can't go through this anymore. He's like begging almost. Okay, 4 of hearts. Explanations and illumination mostly come suddenly. Kind of like we read with the sudden change coming in. Let's see here. Mostly comes suddenly. In this case, it is necessary not to dwell and to profit from the situation. Also much about profiting and monetary stuff coming in. I'm sure whoever needs this is going to be led. The strength, I'm going to stop at this, but I'm going to pull a regular fairy. Strength is at the bottom of the deck. So you're being offered strength from the other side to avoid this situation, to stay within yourself right now, to do some healing, and, you know, through whatever is coming. Fairies, can we elaborate, please, for the Capricorn? And if somebody tries to get you to stay with them that hasn't made you happy, that has hurt you, that has been a troll because they have an inheritance coming, he's like, look, I got some stuff coming. Don't leave me. I'll help you financially. Don't allow that to be why you keep them around. That wouldn't be good for you. You have a lot of other abundant avenues opening up for you, Capricorn, and both finances and love. I can feel that. Kind of just a time of, it seems like this reading is showing you're still kind of in a time of uncertainty and maybe a little bit of heartache and just sadness or something like that. What else? Can we give the Capricorn watching any more guidance, fairies? Capricorn, calling in guidance for the Capricorn. What else can we tell them about this reading and their love life? What else? Oh, what was that? Okay, so we have 62, which would be another 8. The glen. I don't think I've ever had him come out in a reading before, and I pull these almost on every reading. Let me see 1 minute. We're going to go check it out. 62. Glankener, illusion, delusion, lust, projection, clear sight. We had that about projection earlier where we were saying that this person may have coerced you through their hypnotic, attractive personality to be something that you are not, something that you didn't. It brought out things in your life that you wouldn't normally. It just wasn't you. It was out of character for you, I'm getting. And so there's some projection going on, so be careful about that, and be mindful that this person is just projecting onto you and this stuff wasn't you. This is a very lusty energy. This person lusts after you, but there is delusion and illusion that you need to see through. Like I said, this troll, this hypnotic energy that we talked about earlier coming in. It is not good to make decisions while blinded by lust. Whether it is lust for a person, a thing, or an idea, we need to pause and take our time before making actual commitments. We need to read the fine print, check out the foundations, get a mechanic to test the so beautiful secondhand car. If we are considering buying something, we can refuse to let ourselves be rushed into it and take time to make sure it is really what we think it is. We are considering making a commitment to other people. If we are considering making a commitment to other people, we need to take our time and really get to know them much better. This is another lesson in seeing the truth behind a beglamored surface. Through this case, it is we who have cast the glamour. So you might be glamorizing somebody who doesn't deserve it. And if there's somebody new coming in, because I get that there is going to be, I'm not saying that they're going to be a troll or a bad person to you, but just make sure if you feel like they are, take the time to examine that, meditate on that, pray on that, ask for guidance on that. Don't settle down just for reasons that aren't soul driven. In other words, don't be egoic in the decision, because I feel like there's just a deceitful, elusive, hypnotic, lusty troll that has been trying to get you to be something that you're not, that has caused you pain. The universe is asking you to just be cautious. Don't be blinded by lust and your attraction to this charming troll. Be careful with yourself, Capricorn. You've been through a lot. You don't need any more. You've had enough and you deserve some happiness. So, and a lot of you just have a lot of stuff coming in financially too. But like I said, don't let that be the reason you stay, and step outside of lust and actually maybe journal, like, what does this person make me feel about myself? What is this trying to teach me? What do I need to know now? Anytime you remain in the question, you allow the universe to deliver answers to you. But this, like, there's a couple, like, look, this is even troll-like. This guy is not very good looking. Like, I mean, I don't mean that the person you're with is ugly. I mean, maybe on the inside they have been or could be. But it's very troll-like. So I feel like you've got some prowlers around you, Capricorn, that are lusting after you, that are being deceitful and casting illusion and projecting and just confusing the heck out of you is really what I'm feeling. A confusing troll who is just nasty by nature, and has been. So, I feel like this reading is just like kind of guiding you to caution and err on the side of caution about everything that's coming in and how you're making your decisions and why you're making your decisions, so that you don't hurt anymore in the future, and we can start cutting out this painful period of lessons and soul growth. Well, we're always growing in our soul, so I shouldn't say that, but we can have happier times coming in if we make better decisions for ourselves and don't allow somebody to manipulate, control, project, gaslight. Try to see things for what they are. Ask the angels, ask your higher power and higher self to show you things for what they truly are. Ask them to not hold anything back, and so you can see what you're really dealing with, which could be an illusionist who just really makes you feel there's a lot of there's a chemistry. Sexual attraction is pretty heavy here. And they're good at kind of swooping in and begging you back for forgiveness. But it's like we have two cards where the girl female is like kind of off by herself. I don't know if you can see it well. It's a bit dark. Let me see. The light is coming in for you, Capricorn. He's like, she's not looking happy. He's like, wait, let me explain. She's like, I don't know about this. I gotta stay away from him. I don't think I want to hear this. I'm not gonna open myself up to this. I'm being guided to leave it there. I hope you liked it. If you did like the reading, please click like so I know. I'd love to hear your comments. I always love the comments from the Capricorns. Are very active, so thank you so much for that. If you have not subscribed, please do so. I've been elusive here, but I want to get more active when I can afford to do so. I'm trying very hard to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can pop on and do readings for people live and just pull cards for free for anybody who asks a question. So I can't do that till I get to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm like almost halfway there. So thank you to everybody who has subscribed, and thank you in advance if you choose to, and I would really appreciate it if you do. If you want to know when new things are coming out so you don't miss it, click the bell when you do subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, you could order from my Etsy shop. I have a couple options there. If you prefer not to do it that way, you could email me at infinitytarotandoracle@gmail.com. I'll put the stuff in the link, the description box below, so you can get a more personalized reading on your energy and something tailored to what you want to know. I have all kinds of ways to pay. So if Etsy and PayPal don't work for you, we can do something else. Even mailing me a check or money order is another option. Also, Apple Pay, Google Pay. I have a lot of different ways. So Capricorn, thank you for being here. I'm sending you a lot of love and prayers for your best interest, that this troll get out of here, leaves you alone, and you can move on to something so much better for you. Take care, Capricorn. Bye.